thinking a little bit about my current situation and the fact that I'm still sectioned, i.e., I'm still under the Mental Health Act, and basically I can't fight anyone. So, my exposures of the fact that all of the so called local gangsters, especially the so called local gangsters between the ages of 18 and 26, are confidential police informants here in Warminster, just as they were in Devizes. Indeed. So, I can't fight anyone. So, if I get attacked, I can't fight back. See, this was the problem I had in Devizes. Because I knew that PC Joshua Dowse of Devizes Police was a confidential police informant, and PC David Mules of Devizes Police was a confidential police informant, I could not batter them. I would have fucking battered them. I'm not scared of those cunts. I would have fucking battered them. That's the thing. I'm a crazy fucker. And I would have fucking bitten their fucking ears off and battered the shit out of them. If I could have done. This is the thing. They're fucking sleazy police informant. However, I couldn't do it because of the fact that they would immediately run to the police. And I am in a precarious situation. So I keep getting attacked by these fucking sleazy police informants who are child rapists and gang stalkers and operatives of the police who have been caught out molesting toddlers and therefore have become part of the overarching police informant network in Wiltshire. Indeed, Ian Hughes, i.e. PC Ian Hughes of Devizes Police, is another one of these people, though he ended up on the wrong end of my fists. Indeed, at that point, I had nothing to lose, so I whacked him. This is the thing, I would have liked to have seriously battered him, but however, the situation being what it was, and there being all these other people around, it didn't happen that way. However, PC Joshua Dowse of Devizes Police, or PC David Mules of Devizes Police, would have got absolutely fucking battered by me in crazy maniac schizophrenic fashion. However, I'm a calm person, and I'm not actually going to attack anyone. So this is the thing, I don't like fighting, but there are certain people who just push me to the edge. And these guys, i.e. PC Joshua Dowse of Devizes Police and PC David Mules of Devizes Police, who are both pederasts, i.e. they enjoy touching up very young boys, i.e. prepubescent boys. It's all very interesting to consider what these people are about. This is the nature of Devizes. Devizes is a pederasty network, a pervert network, and a network of confidential police informants that all interlink together in one big satanic ritual child abuse circuit. So it's all very interesting to consider. Indeed, the overarching head of this network is the Wiltshire Police Commissioner at any time. So when I was in Devizes, the overarching head of this pervert ring was Angus McPherson. It is now Philip Wilkinson, who apparently has issued a mandate for my death, quite interestingly. It's all very interesting to consider, indeed. I can't do anything. I can't defend myself against anyone. So I'm in a bit of a vulnerable position here down in Warminster, because the majority of the local gangsters, if not all of them, are confidential police informants and operatives of Warminster Police. Also, many of them are convicted child molesters or prepubescent children who have been caught out. So it's interesting the way the drugs trade is run in these small towns. Indeed, people are getting into the drugs trade because they've been caught out molesting children and therefore come into the police's confidential informant network. And the police actually employ them as drug dealers, which is all very interesting indeed. This is the way that Wiltshire is run. So it's all very, very interesting to consider. The fact that Wiltshire is a police county coordinated by Satanist perverts, operating networks of satanic child molesters who think they are mafiosi. So it's all very interesting to consider these idiots in jean shorts. They're funny. I'm finding them more and more entertaining. Indeed, the scenery around here in Warminster is really quite funny. All the local wannabe gangsters that really, really, really make me laugh. Indeed. Almost as much as the guys in Devizes. They were really funny to me. It was fucking hilarious watching them. All these butchers' boys and confidential police informants believing they were some sort of mafia was incredibly fucking funny. Indeed, I seem to be using a few profanities in this video, so I'm hoping it will still be able to be uploaded to YouTube because YouTube doesn't like profanities in videos. However, it may be okay. So this is what's interesting about all of this. Indeed, this video is merely just me talking about my situation. Indeed, gang stalkers are operative through the voice to skull technology again today, attempting to convince me I work for the British government, which is all very odd indeed. They are putting all sorts of stupid concepts through the synthetic telepathy. Indeed, why on earth would I work for the British government exposing this kind of stuff? It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Indeed, it's really quite funny to consider the people that are doing the voice to skull synthetic telepathy targeting of me, basically. Indeed, they are all related to the Ferrises, apparently, so it's all very interesting indeed. I've explained about Women's Police Constable Emma Jane Ferris of Devizes Police in several videos, how she got caught out molesting a toddler and became part of the Devizes Police confidential police informant snitch network. It is all very interesting to consider the sheer amount of people in Devizes that are part of this network. I'd estimate we're looking at 84% of adults in Devizes are all part of this confidential police informant network. So it's interesting. I believe there is something in the water there that is basically driving people to molest their children and molest other people's toddlers. So it's all very interesting to consider indeed what exactly is going on in Devizes. It's ritualistic. This is the thing. It's ritual fetishism. Also, it seems to be in the bloodline. For instance, the Farrington bloodline. Mason Farrington, the butcher's boy, is operative for 764, but thinks he's Albanian mafia, which is all quite entertaining. Indeed, Mason Farrington is an operative of 764, i.e. the Satanic ritual child abuse cult, operating with impunity in the United Kingdom in the modern world. So it's all very interesting to consider. Indeed, Mason Farrington has raped 400 toddlers since he was 16. So it's all very interesting to consider that this is all going on with impunity. No one is doing anything about this, which is really quite concerning. Indeed, these people are licensed to batter the shit out of me whenever they want to. And it all goes on as normal, as if battering this mental patient is just okay. It's not okay. This is the problem. I could never fight back because I knew that they were all police confidential informants. An operative for a snitch network and also operative for 764. I.e., if I humiliated one of these fuckers, then I'd probably be ritually sacrificed by some network of Satanists from outside of the town. So it's all very, very interesting to consider. Oh, it's not on. It's not on. It's not on. It's not on. Wow, I really even look like a madman. This is the problem. Insanity is really beginning to show in my face. Yes, someone said that recently. Yes, the insanity is really beginning to show in your face. This is really interesting. It's the problem. I believe that I may be destined to simply become known as the local crazy man in this town, which I don't mind at all. Indeed, various networks of almost males are attempting to get a contract killing on me, apparently, by networks of Swedish terrorists. That would probably be the Nordic resistance movement, i.e. networks of Scandi satanic ritual abuse child rapists. So very interesting. I believe that Cass Lynch of 764, operative from Wiltshire somewhere, I don't know if he's in Cairn anymore, but Cass Lynch of 764 is interconnected with the Nordic resistance movement, i.e. the Scandi branch of this Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst interconnected network, who are also a parallel aspect of the Order of Nine Angles, just as are 764 and the Maniac Murder Cult. Indeed, it seems that with the British police's control over many aspects of the international circuit, it seems basically that the Order of Nine Angles are running Europe, North America, and the Russian Federation, which is really quite scary considering their ideology. Indeed, they believe that their ritual sacrifices and their behaviors are ushering in a new eon, whereby a white clique will run all of society in a certain way, complete with ritual sacrifices, and that the white race will conquer space. So it's all very interesting indeed. They are considered accelerationist, which interestingly links in with altruistic rationalism. Indeed, those networks are all interconnected. So it's interesting, as I was stating before, that the hippies, who are themselves Satanists and are gradually becoming Nazis, are directly interconnected with these satanic neo-Nazi child rapist networks. So it's all very interesting indeed. A lot of this synthesis comes together within Palestine Action. Indeed, another network, another branch coordinating 764 activity is National Action, who are themselves directly interconnected with the Order of Nine Angles. And National Action have had a hit on me a few times over the years. So it's interesting to consider. Indeed, I believe all of these guys consider me a Nazarene, interestingly, because I have some Christian theories on things. So National Action, the Order of Nine Angles, and 764, and all of these guys consider me a Nazarene. So it's all very interesting to consider this. Indeed, as I was stating, National Action have had a hit on me a few times and are operating out of Warminster also. Indeed, there are National Action guys here in Warminster. I believe that these days National Action is a prescribed organisation, but it's all very interesting to consider that before they were a prescribed organisation, and indeed continuing to the modern day, National Action were run by the British police, by a syndicate of satanic child rapists who are all run by the British police. So it's all very interesting to consider that the Warminster gangsters have arranged a hit on me with the Nordic resistance movement, i.e. these Scandi child rapists. It's all very interesting to consider. Indeed, I seem to be in a bit of a strange position. Indeed, I'm surrounded by all of these protected satanic child molesters. So I'm not entirely sure what to do, because the majority of the population of Wiltshire hates me for exposing Devizes, please. And I then discover that the majority of white Wiltshire males are protected child rapists, which kind of does make sense as to why they would defend Devizes police, really, doesn't it? It does make complete sense why they would defend Devizes police, because Devizes police are running such a large percentage of this circuit, i.e. the child ritual abuse circuit, operated by the Kamler faction of the Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst. Apparently, it's the Hans Kamler headed faction of the Deutsche Verteidigungsdienst which are running the rings in Wiltshire via networks connected to 764 and the Nordic resistance movement. It's all very interesting. All of these guys are working for the police state, these accelerationist networks, just as the effective altruists and the altruistic rationalists. All of these networks are working for the establishment of a police state. Indeed, this is a forged counterculture. It's a false counterculture attempting to implement the Luciferian religion as the state religious doctrine. So it's all very interesting to consider. Indeed, these guys are the anarchists, basically mentioned by Albert Pike, that will scare society into submission, and therefore the Illuminist networks will be able to construct the totalitarian society which has been their dream, which interestingly ties in very nicely with David Mayat's theories on the new Eon. It was interesting, the synthesis between Freemasonic ideology and Satanic ideology, and these, indeed, Freemasonic ideology and Satanic ideology are one and the same. Indeed, whether or not you call it the Age of Aquarius by New Age continuums, or the Masonic Ether, or the Order of Nine Angles is New Eon, all of these ideas are exactly the same. I'm going to have to leave it there now because my mental health work is calling me, but thank you.